In this video, I will be showing you how to bulk upload employers. Generally, we want to start with the employer information first, just because the system will generate its own unique ID number. And when you come to bulk upload apprentices, you can quite easily link the two records together with this ID number. And I will show you how to find that in a moment. But first of all, if we come across to employers on the left, we'll click into here, and here there's no data because we've not uploaded anything as of yet, but we will do a bulk upload by going to import employers. So if we click on this, it will take you to this screen here, and you can see there's two tabs, apprentice and employer. So just make sure that you're on the correct tab. And to download the template for you to drop your data into, you will just come over to here in the helpers drop down, and you will see at the top you've got download example CSV. So at the top you've got one for apprentices, and at the bottom you've got one for employers. In here you will also find some other useful information that you might need later down the line. For example, employer ID finder. So once you've uploaded employers through a bulk upload, the system will allocate each employer its own unique ID number. Once you've done that, if you just click onto here, it will tell you which ID number is allocated to which employer, and then you can add this information to your apprentice template. But for now, we will just download the create employer document, and you'll see it come to the bottom of the screen on the left. Now, this document will have dummy data in there just to give you an idea of what you will be looking to put in terms of your own information. So I would just delete out what's in there and drop your data into it. So before you see the upload, I just wanted to show you an example of the CSV file. So here across the top, you can see all the fields that will be included on the template. And obviously all the data beneath this is the data that you will add and drop in yourselves. You would just delete that information out, and then you would drop your information in. When it comes to the fields across the top here, all this information is stuff that you very likely already hold on your systems. If there is anything that you are unsure about, you don't know what something is referring to, then I would recommend opening up the EPA Pro user document. You will find this in the EPA Pro support documents, and it looks like this. And if you go down to, I believe it's page 20, scroll down, you see here we've got an Excel template glossary. So we've got one for apprentice, and further down we have one for employer. So these are all the field names within the employer template. The M and the O are for either mandatory or optional information. Definition just gives you a little bit of an explanation as to what this is referring to over here. And then we've got an example of the information that you would drop into these fields. And I will show you how it works. So here we have the employer template. I'm just going to open this and upload, and you will see in a moment below whether it's successful or not. So ready to import 10 lines of data. You can see down here there's no errors. Any errors would show up in red, and if you hover your cursor over the red box, it will tell you exactly what's wrong with the information and how you need to rectify it in order to upload. So I know that these 10 records are ready to upload. There's no issues, and I will click import, confirm import. So whilst we wait for that to load, just to show you, you can see down here now it's confirmed. These are the people that have been added as employers. So if we go over here and click into employers again, they should show up now where there was no data before. And if we go into one, I will show you exactly how it looks. So you can see here, you can view on the clipboard and it will take you into further information for this employer. So this is their user details. And then you can also see the standards allocated to this employer, their general details, any assessments that they might have allocated to them. Again, primary user details and any other users if they've got anyone set up. So all of this information has come from the bulk upload template spreadsheet that we have just uploaded. Now, there are other ways of importing employers, and that is to just do them one by one instead of bulk uploading. And to do that, you would just go to Add Employer. And as that takes us to the next page, you will see all the fields in here are the same fields that you see in the template, and anything with a little star will tell you anything that's mandatory. So if you miss anything before you press save down here, it will bounce back and tell you if there's anything missing. But just remember that there are multiple tabs across the top here that you will need to look at and make sure that you've filled in all the information before you press save. So if I try and press save now before I've entered anything, it will bring back all the issues in red, anything that you need to rectify or anything that you've missed. So it's very simple and easy to use, and it will highlight anywhere that you've gone wrong. And that is how you upload employers.